Hi everyone, Caroline here. How do you feel when working with black colors or wearing black colors or working with black crystals? You know what? I have noticed that black colors or black crystals really weaken the vibration. They can really dim your light. They can really reduce your vibration if you're not carefully, consciously, and intentionally working with them. I know that's really controversial, and this is the reason why I want to discuss this with you guys so I can hear your perspective on how you work with black crystals or whether you have noticed anything different in terms of your light or your aura after working with black crystals or wearing black for long periods of time. Because I really believe that sharing these kinds of experiences really help to broaden the conversation and also really bring in some perspectives that otherwise might not come to light if they're not discussed in certain ways that add to the depth and the layers of a conversation. So yes, this conversation today about black colors and black crystals and how they weaken your vibration may really be something off the cuff, but it is something that I would love to hear your perspectives about. And if you have some experiences, please let me know in the comments section, because this is just something that's so exciting to me as a person who loves to work with black crystals like black tourmaline, black obsidian, jet, onyx, and whatnot, and also a person who loves to wear black. So get ready to leave me some comments about your experiences with black crystals. And let me just get this out of the way. In case you may have noticed, I have a little bump on my eye. Man, my face has been swollen the last 3 days. Some bug just bit me and I have been feeling so unwell. And I tell you, I could not even make videos the way I intended to make them over the last 3 days or something because of just how swollen my face was. But today I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it, forget the vanity. It doesn't look as bad today, but I'm getting there. I feel so much better today, and so I'm out making this video on black energy, black crystals, and generally just the power of black. Okay, so I'm always up for a healthy conversation, and healthy conversations are just beautiful ways of expanding consciousness and light, and also involving you guys, the community that I love so much. And you know what happens when there's a lot of positive input on a specific subject? Consciousness expands, and that's the way we like it, right? That's the way we like it. Okay. We all know that there are certain reasons why people gravitate naturally towards certain colors. Some people like yellow, some people like blue, some people like black, or they feel more comfortable working with those colors or wearing those colors or using those colors. So people gravitate towards certain colors generally or even specifically towards some specific colors, right? And this gravitation towards colors or whatever it is that people love in their lives, it's usually a conscious thing or an unconscious thing, intentional or unintentional. And for me personally, I love to work with things with a specific focus, especially these days that are more attuned to what certain things are to me. And because I also teach about these specific things, I love to pay attention to the energy of colors, the energy of shapes, the energy of crystals, how these things work together, and how the commingling or the combinations of these factors can really affect energies. And in most cases, what to do in order to counteract the off effect or to bring people back in balance using a combination of all these strategies. I just love it because it's so cool and it's just so beautiful, and it really helps to move energy. Such a beautiful thing. So this is one of my passions. So this is the reason why I want to introduce this idea about how to work with colors, how to work with the energy of the color black, and why it is important to notice certain things about the black color or the energy of black. Okay, so just stay with me and hear me out, and then leave me your perspective. All right, the crux of this conversation is the fact that black absorbs light. Black absorbs light. And light consists of the whole rainbow of colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. And when this whole rainbow of colors is absorbed, it becomes black. Black absorbs these colors. So therefore, black is the absence of light, because all that light disappears into this void of blackness and becomes absent. There is a detachment. The light goes out when black absorbs it. Fade to black. nothingness. The light is gone. Of course, energetically, it's still there, but it's no longer visible to our physical eyes. The light has dissolved. And this power of black energy, black colors, black crystals is the thing that I want us to focus on. And you know, when you really think about it, have you ever noticed or have you ever wondered why black is always the official color whenever people are grieving, whenever there's a loss, whenever there's a funeral, whenever people are sad, whenever people want to hide some light, you know, in terms of maybe their, you know, fashion sense or their body sense or whatnot, people tend to gravitate towards black for so many interesting reasons. And I'm not even casting aspersions on anyone. I'm just saying usually people want to look good or hide something, or it's usually this black color, because black is the color of detachment. It's the color that absorbs the light, and everything fades to black in the presence of the black energy or the black light. You know what I mean? So it's just such a powerful, powerful color for detachment. And that is the reason why people usually use black crystals like black obsidian, black tourmaline or whatnot to absorb toxicity. This is usually unwanted light. So when you want to get rid of something that you don't want, then most people tend to gravitate towards working with their black crystals to absorb that toxic, unwanted light. And then when that absorption of light or that unwanted detachment has occurred, we are left feeling lighter, no pun intended, but we feel so much better because the black stones have done their work. This whole thing is just so cool. Anywho, with that said, the main focus of this video was to bring forward that idea that black crystals, black stones, black energy, or the color black generally can really, really weaken your vibration, or really lower your light, or really diminish your light, because it absorbs light. And because it absorbs light, it can also absorb the light in your being. And this is what causes the weakening of your light. This is what can cause the weakening of your vibration. This is what can cause the weakening of your energy. If you're not working with these crystals consciously or intentionally, or if you're not working with these colors, whatever it is, if it is not intentional, if it is not directed, or if it is not balanced after the fact, this is something that I find to be very, very crucial. And so for me personally, when I'm working with black crystals or when I'm wearing a lot of black energy, I notice these types of things. I observe these types of things, either in myself or the people that I'm interacting with. If I notice that people are constantly all black this, black that, then I begin to observe certain things. And usually, just a little bit of balancing here and there can usually strengthen and brighten the aura of an individual. You'll notice in your vibration when you do certain things to maintain the integrity of your aura or your light, or when you work with certain crystals after the fact, which I'm going to be telling you because I can't leave you hanging. I gotta give you something, right? Because we don't want you working with all black and then, you know, you're left like a little light. We want your light to expand. So I'm going to be mentioning a few crystals that you can incorporate in case you're one of those people who are noticing that, you know, the black color kind of interferes with them. And I know there are certain people who really, really don't like black crystals for whatever reason. So maybe this could be one of the reasons. Maybe they're feeling the effects of the black color on them, and so they really can't stand the black crystals, or they can't stand the black colors or whatnot. Anyway, let's see. Maybe someone's going to leave a comment that's going to help us further understand why they don't like black crystals or whatnot, or how it affects their energy. That would be great. So don't forget to leave a comment. All right? Okay. Yeah, today I'm all, you know, gang ho. Let's go. Leave the comments, whatnot, interact, engage, whatnot. All right. Oh, and by the way, the other thing I noticed about working with the energy of black is that when black crystals or black colors are worn over an extended period of time, then that is when the effects are more specifically felt. And when these crystals are worn or used within a short time span, then maybe you might not feel the effects. They might be very, very negligible. So this is just another observation that I've had. So the time frame or the length of time that these crystals are used or black colors are used really play an important role in gauging some of these things. You know, of course, even if you're grieving, you can't just be wearing black for, like forever. You know what I mean? You can't wear it all the time because it's going to affect you somehow. So these are the type of things that happen. If you wear black or work with black crystals for a short period of time, or if you're grieving and then, okay, today you decide, well, I'm not going to wear black, I'm going to wear another color, then obviously these types of things might not be noticeable. But for the sake of discussion, I just love it if you all could think about this with me and let me know what you think or what your perspectives are, or what your experiences with black have been in terms of your personal light, in terms of your vibration. Has it weakened? Has it not weakened? Do black colors or black crystals weaken your aura or not? Do they strengthen it or not? Do you feel anything or not? Let me know. So as promised, if you're someone who loves working with black colors or black crystals or wear too much black, if you want to balance your energy, and if you have noticed that your energy weakens after working with too much black or wearing too much black, then there are certain crystals that you can use after the fact to balance the energies, strengthen your aura, fill yourself up with light, increase your light, expand your light and whatnot. And these crystals that increase your light are crystals like golden healer quartz crystal, titanium quartz crystals, and these are crystals that really fortify you and strengthen you, selenite crystal, and also crystals like mystic merlinite. Those are my 4 top recommended crystals for working on strengthening your aura, increasing your light, expanding your light after the fact. And that means after working with a lot of black energy. So these crystals usually help to balance this energy out. Honestly, personally, these days I don't work with black crystals in combination with other light crystals at the same time. What I do is I intentionally work with black crystals or black colors by themselves until the work is done. And after I feel that the work is done, then I introduce other colors and other crystals to help to balance the whole situation shape out. So again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Until next time, I love you guys and increase your light.